Hello and welcome to On the Mat with Lydia. That's me. Whatever has brought you to your yoga practice today, you are very welcome here. Today's class is a short practice for anxiety. So this practice will be a little bit more slow and grounding, whether you're feeling anxious, stressed, whatever it may be that is causing you that distress. Hopefully this will help you feel a little bit more at ease. So when you're ready, let's get on the mat. For this practice today, you might want to grab 2 blocks just for a little added support. We're gonna start in a seated position. So you might right off the bat grab one of those blocks, put it underneath your tailbone, just so you can sit up a little bit higher and let your knees drop towards the mat. As you find your comfy seat, let your hips get heavy as your spine lifts up tall. And settle your hands wherever it feels most natural to you, perhaps palms face down on your thighs. As you find your stillness here, if it feels safe and comfortable to you, you might close your eyes completely. Otherwise, your eyes can stay open, just a nice gentle gaze towards the floor a few feet in front of you, relaxing those muscles around your face as best you can. And wherever you choose to be, I invite you to take a smooth breath in and a slow breath out. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Continuing to follow your breath in and out. As you come into this steady rhythm of breathing, inhaling and exhaling at a pace that feels natural to you. No force or control of your breath. Simply following that natural ebb and flow. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Breath will be your constant companion throughout this practice today. So we'll really take time as we start off to connect with your breath. And if it feels good to keep doing what you're doing right now, simply following that in and out breath, please feel free to stay right here. If you so choose, I'd like to offer you a practice called alternate nostril breathing, which is a practice that really helps to regulate your nervous system, help you find balance. So if you'd like to join me in that alternate nostril breathing, you'll take your right palm and turn it up towards the sky. From there, your pointer finger and your middle finger will find that spot right between your eyebrows, and your thumb will gently close off your right nostril. Take a breath in through your left nostril and breath out through your left nostril. Breathing in just through your left nostril and breathing out just through your left nostril. Again, breathing in, breathing out. The bottom of your exhale, use your pinky finger, your ring finger to close off your left nostril, open your right. Take an inhale through your right nostril. And exhale through your right nostril. Again, inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right nostril. Exhale right nostril. Now your thumb will close off your right nostril as you open your left. Take an inhale left. Close left, open right, and exhale. Breathe in through your right nostril. Open left, close right, exhale left. Inhale through your left nostril. Close left, open right, exhale right. Inhale right nostril. Close right, open left, exhale. Again, inhale through your left nostril. Close left, open right, exhale. Inhale right nostril. Close right, open left, exhale. Once more, inhale left nostril. Close left, open right, exhale. Inhale right nostril. Close right, open left, exhale. Let your right hand drop back to your lap as you breathe in through both nostrils. Exhale through both nostrils. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Final breath in here and breath out. Settling back into your normal, natural flow of breath. Noticing how you feel. And if you do have your eyes closed, I invite you to flutter them open, readjusting to the light in your space. Bringing your chin to neutral so your gaze is straight forward. Take an inhale to roll your shoulders to your ears. Exhale, drop back and down. Inhale, shoulders squeeze up. Exhale, roll your shoulders back. One more, inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, release. And moving ever so slowly, begin to make your way onto hands and knees, finding yourself in a tabletop position. So finding yourself here, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, starting with a nice flat back. We'll take an inhale, lengthening from head to tail. As you exhale, lift your navel, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, draw your shoulders back, heart forward as you arch your back. Exhale to round your spine once again. Following your breath as you inhale into your cow pose, heart expands. And exhale into your cat, stretching your back. One more like this, inhale. And exhale. Gonna add on a little here. So as you inhale, open your heart in your cow pose. As you exhale, round your spine into cat. Then begin to shift your hips back towards your heels, almost like a child's pose. But as you inhale, your heart will swim forward, lifting your chest for cow. Exhale, round your spine to cat, and then sit your hips back. Again, with the flow of your breath, inhale forward. Exhale, round and sink back. Once more, inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. This time, bring your big toes together as you send your hips back. Let your chest, your forehead melt down. And find yourself in your child's pose. Feel the support of your mat underneath you as you take a full breath in. And slow breath out. Spread your fingers wide here. Feel the surface of the earth underneath your fingertips. We've got one more inhale here. And exhale. Inhale to rise up, shoulders once again stacking over your wrists. Release your feet away from one another, tuck your toes behind you, And slowly begin to lift your hips, lift your knees as you press your booty up and back. Find yourself in a downward facing dog. Connect to these 4 points of your hands and feet as you perhaps start to pedal out your heels, bending one knee then the other to stretch your legs. Feeling those anchor points rooting you to the earth. Take a breath in and breath out. With your next inhale, bend both of your knees deeply. Maybe look up towards your thumbs. And then step your right foot towards your right thumb. Your hands can always help you to bring your foot forward. Lengthen your left heel back, and then gently drop your left knee to the mat. It's a great place to find your blocks if you have them. Hands are going to frame your right foot here as you lift your chest away from your thigh. Think about lengthening your left thigh back and down, pressing through your feet as you lift your heart. Low lunge here as you inhale. Use your exhale to slowly move your hips back. Begin to lengthen your right leg any amount and bow your chest forward. Feeling this stretch now through the back of your right leg, hugging your right hip back. Let's start to flow with the breath when you're ready. So your inhale will rebend your front knee, rooting down to lift your heart up. With your exhale, send your hips back, find that hamstring stretch. 2 more, inhale forward, low lunge. Exhale back, hammy stretch. 1 more here, inhale to your lunge. Exhale, stretch it back. As you inhale, rock forward to your lunge. Now we're going to root our left palm down, so maybe on a block, maybe on your mat. Your right arm will reach forward. Take a breath in to open your chest to the right, and with your breath out, circle your right arm back and down. Good, turn your chest forward as you inhale, reach your fingertips forward and up, starting to open your chest. Exhale, circle your arm back and down. 3 more, inhale, reaching forward and up. Exhale, reaching back and down. Nice dynamic twist here as you breathe. And 1 more all together, inhaling forward and up, 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 open to your twist. Exhale, reach back and down. Good, as you land your right hand, let's bring it to the inside edge of your right foot and heel toe your right foot nice and wide on your mat. Coming into what we call a lizard lunge, adding a little extra stretch into your right hip here. So if you have your blocks, again, option to stay lifted up on your palms, perhaps lowering your forearms onto your blocks. If you've got the flexibility today to do this without any pain or discomfort, you might bring both forearms all the way to your mat. Whatever option you choose with your arms, you're getting the same stretch, so really find what works for your body. And let's stay for another 3 rounds of breath, finding stillness as best you can while you're here. You've got another inhale and exhale. 1 more inhale on this side and exhale. Slowly start to lift back towards your palms if you're not already there. Moving your blocks out of your way if you have them, palms to the earth. Swing your right leg wide around into the back of your mat until you're back in a tabletop position. Wiggle around if that feels good. I always like a little movement between sides. And then when you're ready, you can tuck your toes, lift your hips, Find your downward facing dog. Inhale to bend both your knees, perhaps look forward. Exhale, step your left foot to your left thumb. Right knee gently lowers down to your mat as you settle into your low lunge. Hands framing your left foot, fingertips to your floor or your blocks here, your props, whatever you might have. Roll your shoulders back as you take an inhale here. Exhale, hips back as you lengthen your left leg. Now in this stretch, I like to drop my toes. That feels like a better stretch for my leg. If you prefer, you can lift your toes to the sky and see how that feels instead. So choose what feels best for you. And once you've found it, we're going to start to flow. With your inhale, bend your left knee, rock yourself forward to your lunge. Exhale, send your hips back, hamstring stretch. Twice more, inhale forward, low lunge. Exhale back, hammy stretch. Doesn't have to be too deep. And one more time, we'll inhale forward. And exhale back. This time as you inhale and rock forward to your low lunge, root down through your right palm. Take an inhale, sweep your left fingertips forward, and then up towards the sky as you open to your twist. Exhale, arm reaches back and circles down as you turn your chest forward once again. Inhale, reach forward and open up. Left shoulder pulls back. Exhale, arm back and down. 3 more. Inhale, forward, open to your twist. Exhale, reach your arm back and down. Twice more, big sweeping circles through your left arm, allowing your spine to twist to follow that movement. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep your left hand down. This time, left hand comes to the inside edge of your left foot. Heel toe your left foot nice and wide to the outside of your mat. Lizard lunge. Once again, you have the option to stay lifted on your palms, dropping your pelvis. If you've got your props with you, perhaps your forearms come down. And again, if it feels all right for your body, there's no pain or pinching, you can bring your forearms all the way to the floor. Breathing into this stretch for your left hip here. 3 full breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. That's 1. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 3. And exhale for 3. With your next inhale, slowly come back up to your palms if you're not already there. Sweeping your left leg nice and wide back to an all fours position, hands and knees. And from here, we'll simply sit our hips to one side, bring your legs around in front of you, and come to seated with your knees bent and feet planted in front of you. I like to keep my hands behind me for some added support. Step your feet nice and wide, keeping your knees bent. As you inhale, think about lifting your chest. Exhale, drop both knees over to the right. Let your spine twist. Inhale, left leg leads as you come back through center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Again, let your upper body turn. Inhale, right leg starts the movement as you come back through center. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale to your left. One more time, dropping your knees to each side. There is no rush here. Let yourself follow that rhythm of your breath. And as you finish up your last round here, so knees coming back to center, let's all walk our feet together towards the middle of the mat. Bring your weight forward, hands to the backs of your thighs. And inhale to pull your chest closer to the top of your thighs. And as you exhale, tuck your chin, melt your torso. Maybe grab on tops of elbows, wrapping yourself up in a nice big hug. Full breath in here. And breath out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, sit up slowly, hands find the backs of your thighs. Take your time as you slowly begin to roll yourself onto your back. Maybe your elbows drop back to support you as you land all the way onto your back. Now you are always welcome to find any position here that feels most comfortable for you. Today, I'll offer you constructive rest pose. So what that looks like is knees bent, feet nice and wide to the outer edges of your mat. And then allow your knees to drop in towards one another. So your thighs will touch, your tailbone will lengthen here. Now, not every body is gonna feel good in this position. You're always welcome to play with how close or far apart your feet are here. Or if this is just feeling a bit wacky, you can always keep your knees pointing up. Maybe you like your legs stretched long in a shavasana. Whatever shape works best for you. And just like at the start of practice, if it feels safe and comfortable for you, you might allow your eyes to close completely here. Otherwise, you can keep your eyes open, soft gaze towards the ceiling above you. Take a breath in here. And with your breath out, allow your body to relax into the support of the earth underneath you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, I am here. Breathing out, I am safe. Inhale. And exhale. I invite you to continue with your breath here. Continuing with your steady rhythm, that ebb and flow in and out. Each round of breath an encouragement to relax more deeply, to be more fully present in your body in this moment. And I invite you to stay here for as long as you'd like, soaking in a few more moments of rest. If you feel that now is the time to end your practice for the day, then let's take one more breath in all together and let it out. If you're in that constructive rest pose, you can start to separate your knees. All together, we'll meet with both knees hugging in towards your chest, wrapping yourself in one more nice big hug for the day. And ever so gently roll onto your right side, passing through this place of transition. Pressing down through your palms, begin to rise up until you find yourself back in a comfortable seat on your mat. Rooting down to your hips as you stack your spine. Resting your palms either face down on your thighs or together in front of your heart in a prayer shape. I always love to end the practice with a moment of gratitude. You may choose to take this time to thank yourself for showing up to your mat. Taking this time just for you. And I thank you so much for choosing to meet me on the mat here today. Until we meet here again, be well.